Legend of Bigfoot has been whispered around campfires for untold millennia, and is now also spread on internet. And it is online that I became obsessed with the mythical beast, and from where my journey to find him began. My quest has now led me behind the website to the remote redwood forests of Northern California, the very heart of Bigfoot country, where I have been meandering through the bewildering primeval timberlands, being pressed ever onward by the compulsion to know the truth about Bigfoot.
Oh, hey, web drifters. Recently I've been spending a whole lot of time on internet reading about Bigfoot, and that's how I found out about this place, the Bigfoot Museum in Willow Creek, California. When you ask the locals around here who's the guy to talk to about Bigfoot, they only say one thing.
Al Hodson.
Al Hodson.
Al Hodson.
Al Hodson. He's supposed to meet us at the museum in about 4 minutes, so let's go see if he's there. Well, Mr. Al Hodson.
Yes, sir.
You are a legend in these parts, the ferocious Bigfoot hunter.
No, not ferocious by any means. But anyway, I'm here. Okay.
On a scale of 1 to 9, how sure are you that Bigfoot exists?
I would say 9.
You're a 9. We got a 9 here. So how long have you been hunting Bigfoot?
I've never hunted him seriously. I have for 40 years.
40 years, and you've never seen one. Doesn't that kind of bum you out?
Sure.
I mean, you want to see one real bad.
But I know, I'd like to, but you know something? There's a lot of people that have never seen him.
Yeah.
People have been out there all the time and never seen one.
What would you do if you came face to face with the Bigfoot out in the woods?
I'd probably say hello.
Yeah?
Well, I'm not afraid of them. They haven't hurt anybody yet.
Do you know that?
They've had lots of chance to hurt somebody. I mean, especially when they were logging up there. Those guys, I know one man that the tracks were outside. He's sleeping in a tent up there, up in Bluff Creek. And the tracks were around his tent the next morning. They didn't bother him. And a lot of other guys. They had ample, hurt those guys out there falling in the woods or on the cats, anything. Easy, but they didn't do it.
Who do you think would win in a fight, Bigfoot or the Loch Ness Monster?
I wouldn't even venture a guess. In fact, I think it's kind of a poor thing because one's apparently a water beast and the other one's a land beast.
Okay, how about a Bigfoot or a unicorn?
Well, we don't have a unicorn. We know we don't have those.
Okay, how about a Bigfoot or a cobra?
Well, depending on how fast the cobra was.
So we're gonna put a win in the check mark box for the cobra.
But
Take that, Bigfoot.
Well, it's just like a little dog you did here a while back. I read in the paper. It saved this baby's life, but the dog died because the snake got the dog instead of the baby. But it saved that baby's life. So that's a question that's kind of a trick question.
Yeah, I get tricky. Now, there's a lot of casts of Bigfoot footprints here in the museum.
Yeah.
Have you seen Bigfoot footprints?
Well, I've seen lots of. Yes, I have seen.
Yeah.
But one thing that bothers me, I'll tell you, is the different shapes of them. It always has bothered me.
Yeah, it's kind of suspicious, isn't it? A little fishy.
It would seem that way, but I don't know. But you know something? The people's tracks are different shapes as well.
That's true.
But
how do you know it's a Bigfoot that's making these tracks and not like Patrick Ewing going out for a hike?
You don't know.
Have you ever found any fecal evidence?
Yep. I can't swear that's what it was. I didn't see him do it.
Did you take a stick and dig through it to see what was in the feces?
Yeah, but you know the thing of it, there again, we didn't know.
Yeah.
And I tried to get it analyzed. And
Where do you do that? Where do you take Bigfoot
well,
crap?
there was, I know a place now. Right now I can't remember where it was, but at that time I couldn't find anybody, and you had to handle it in a special way.
Yeah.
And same way with hair. I got some hair, but
You still have it?
Yeah, so right over here in the case.
Oh yeah, it's right over there, huh?
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of marijuana out in those woods.
A lot of it. It wasn't then though.
Yeah, so maybe there's a relationship between Bigfoot sightings and people smoking marijuana.
No.
Do you smoke pot?
Nope. Nope.
Ever had it?
Nope.
Okay, good.
Nope.
You want to try some?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. No way.
You think Bigfoot are good eating?
I wouldn't have any idea.
I heard that they're a delicacy in Vietnam.
I doubt that because I doubt they catch them there.
No.
I can't. Who knows what happens other places?
What about a Bigfoot pelt? Would you like to have a coat made out
No,
of a Bigfoot pelt?
no, I wouldn't want to kill one.
You wouldn't want to kill one.
No, I wouldn't. And most people do not want to see one again. The people that I know of that had them in their gun sights said they couldn't do it.
Old timer like you've never had it. You've never been able to squeeze a few rounds off at a Bigfoot.
I would not. I would not do it.
You think there's gay Bigfoot?
I wouldn't have any way of knowing. That's a kind of a.
If you came across a gay Bigfoot, would you shoot that one?
How would I know? How would I know?
Oh, you can tell. Their feet never touch the forest floor, Mr. Hodson.
Yeah. I don't think we know that. I don't think there's any way of knowing that one. I think that's a trick question. I do not believe that they're dangerous. I don't believe that they are human. I don't know what they are.
Well, okay, Mr. Hodson. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to find me a Bigfoot.
Okay. Good. You tie him up, I'll come see him.
Yeah? I'll tie him up.
All right.
I'll tie him up and I'll go pick up you and your wife and I'll take you right down there, all right?
All right, yeah. All right.
You think I can do it?
No, but I'll trust you to go do it.
I'm going to prove you wrong, old timer.
Good for you.
All right. Take care of yourself, Mr. Hodson.
You too. All right.
It was clear to me that old Al Hodson had no faith in my ability to find a Bigfoot, but I was undaunted. In fact, I was now more determined than ever. Old Al had given me a few clues as to where I might see a Bigfoot, and it was to these places, deep within the towering redwoods, that I now journeyed. I headed there with a vow to prove that smug old creep wrong, to prove him wrong if it was the last thing I ever did.
We hiked about a half a mile into the woods, and this is the spot where Mr. Hodson said I'd have the best chance of finding a Bigfoot. Nothing so far. Dude, what's that?
What?
What the fuck?
What?
Dude, what is that?
What do you see? Oh my God.
Holy Jesus Christ!
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Dude, what are you doing? Stop. Stop. What are you shooting? Stop. Stop. What are you shooting for?
I got him.
What? Oh my God.
He's down.
Oh shit. Shit. Oh shit. 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 Oh my God. Oh my God. What are you doing, man? Why'd you
I
shoot
got
me?
him.
What?
That'll show that crusty old Al Hodson.
What are you talking about, man? That's not a Bigfoot. That's our intern, Joey. We just put him in a suit to freak you out, man. Where'd you even get a gun? What are you doing? You killed him. You killed Joey, the intern, man. It's like...
Help me bury him.
What?
I said help me bury him.
Oh my God.
As I sped away, I reflected on what I'd learned in Bigfoot country. I think what I mostly learned is that I had no desire to do jail time for murder one, or even manslaughter. And that's why we buried the body quite deeply. I also learned that Bigfoot pranks are best played on men who are unarmed. And I've since learned that there is a new legend in these dark forests, the legend of the pale ghost of a frail-bodied intern floating above the ferns deep in a redwood grove. If you see him, tell him I'm sorry. Tell him I'm oh so very, very sorry.